Your lordship is right. Welcome back to Denmark.
I humbly thank you, sir. Dost know this waterfly?
No, my good lord.
Thy state is the more gracious, for 'tis a vice to know him. He hath much land, and fertile. Let a beast be lord of beasts.
Sweet lord, if your lordship were at leisure, I should impart a thing to you from his majesty.
I will receive it, sir, with all diligence of spirit. Put your bonnet to his right use. 'Tis for the head.
I thank your lordship. It is very hot.
No, believe me, 'tis very cold. The wind is northerly.
It is indifferent cold, my lord, indeed.
But yet methinks it is very sultry and hot for my complexion.
Exceedingly, my lord, it is very sultry, as there I cannot tell how, but my lord is majestically bade me signify to you that he has laid a great wager on your head.
I beseech you, and remember.
Nay, good my lord, for mine ease and good faith, sir, here is newly come to court Laertes, believe me, an absolute gentleman.
Sir, his definement suffers no perdition in you, though I know to divide him inventorily would dizzy the arithmetic of memory, and yet but yaw neither, in respect of his quick sail. But in the verity of extolment, I take him to be a soul of great article, and is an infusion of such dearth and rareness, as to make true diction of him, is semblable as his mirror, and who else would trace him? His umbrage, nothing more.
Your lordship speaks most infallibly of him.
The concernacy, sir, why do we wrap the gentleman in our more rawer breath?
Sir?
It's not possible to understand another tongue. You will doff, sir, really?
What imports the nomination of this gentleman?
Of Laertes?
His purse is empty already. All gold words are spent.
Of him, sir.
I know you are not ignorant.
I would you did, sir. Yet, in faith, if you did, it would not much approve me. Well, sir?
You are not ignorant of what excellence Laertes is.
I dare not confess that, lest I should compare with him in excellence. But to know a man well were to know himself.
I mean, sir, for his weapon, but in imputation laid on him by them, in his meed he's unfellowed.
What's his weapon?
Rapier and dagger.
That's two of his weapons, but well.
The king, sir, hath wagered with him 6 Barbary horses, against the which he has imponed, as I take it, 6 French rapiers and poniards, with their assigns as girdle, hangers, and so, free of the carriages, in faith, are very dearly to fancy, very responsive to the hilts, most delicate carriage, and of very liberal conceit.
What call you the carriages?
I knew you must edify by margin ere had done.
The carriages, sir, are the hangers.
The phrase would be more German to the matter. If we could carry cannon by our sides, I would it might be hangers till then. But on. 6 Barbary horses against 6 French swords. There are signs in 3 liberal conceited carriages. What's the French bet against the Danish? Why is this imponed, as you call it?
The king, sir, hath laid that in a dozen passes between yourself and him, he shall not exceed you 3 hits. He had laid on 12 for 9, and it would come to immediate trial if your lordship would vouchsafe the answer.
How if I answer no?
I mean, my lord, the opposition of your person in trial.
Sir, I will walk here in the hall. If it please his majesty, 'tis the breathing time of day with me. Let the foils be brought, the gentleman willing, and the king hold his purpose. I will win for him, and I can. If not, I will gain nothing but my shame, the odd hits.
Shall I re-deliver you and so?
To this effect, sir, after what flourish your nature will.
I commend my duty to your lordship.
Yours, yours. He does well to commend it himself. There are no tongues else's for turn.
This lapwing runs away with the shell on his head.
He did comply with his dug before he sucked it. Thus has he, and many more of the same bevy that I know the dressy age dotes on, only got the tune of the time and outward habit of encounter, a kind of yesty collection, which carries them through and through, the most fond and winnowed opinions, and do but blow them to trial. The bubbles are out.
My lord, his majesty commended him to you by young Osric, who brings back to him that you attended him in the hall. He sends to know if you pleasure hold to play with Lycterides, or that you will take longer time.
I am constant in my purpose. They follow the king's pleasure. If his fitness speaks, mine is ready, now or whensoever, provided I be so able as now.
The king and queen and all are coming down.
In happy time.
The queen desires you use some gentle entertainment to Lycterides before you fall to play.
She well instructs me.
You will lose this wager, my lord.
I do not think so. Since he went to France, I have been in continual practice. I shall win at the odds, but thou wouldst not think how ill. All's here about my heart, but it is no matter.
Nay, my good lord.
It is but foolery, but it is such a kind of gain-giving, as would perhaps trouble a woman.
If your mind dislike anything, obey it. I will forestall their repair hither, and say you are not fit.
Not a whit. We defy augury. There's a special providence in the fall of a sparrow. If it be now, 'tis not to come. If it be not to come, it will be now. If it be not now, yet it will come. The readiness is all. Since no man has aught of what he leaves, what is't to leave the times?
Come, Hamlet, come and take this hand from me.
Give me your pardon, sir. I've done you wrong. But pardon it, as you are a gentleman. This presence knows, and you must needs have heard how I am punished, with sore distraction. Was it Hamlet wronged Laertes? Never Hamlet. If Hamlet from himself be taken away, and when he's not himself does wrong Laertes, then Hamlet does it not. Hamlet denies it. Who does it then? His madness? If it be so, Hamlet is of the faction that is wronged. His madness is poor Hamlet's enemy.
I am satisfied in nature, whose motive, in this case, should stir me the most. To my revenge, but in my terms of honor, I stand aloof, and with no reconcilement. To keep my name ungored, but till that time, I do receive your offered love like love, and will not wrong it.
I embrace it freely, and will this brother's wager frankly play. Give us the foils. Come on.
Come, one for me.
I'll be your foil, Laertes. In mine ignorance, your skill shall, like a star in the darkest night, stick fiery off indeed.
You mock me, sir.
No, by this hand.
Give them their foils, young Osric. Cousin Hamlet, you know the wager?
Very well, my lord. Your grace hath laid the odds o' the weaker side.
I do not fear it. I have seen you both, but since he's better, we have therefore odds.
This is too heavy. Let me see another.
This likes me well. These foils have all a length.
Set me the stoops of wine upon the table. If Hamlet gives the first or second hit or quit in answer of the third exchange, the king shall drink to Hamlet's better breath. And let the kell of trumpet speak, and trumpet to the cannoneers without, the cannons to the heavens to the earth. And now, king drunk to Hamlet, come begin, and you, the judges, bear a wary eye.
Come on, sir.
Come, my lord.
One.
No.
Judgment.
Well, again.
Stay, and give me a drink, Hamlet. This pearl is thine. Here's to thy health. Give him the cup.
I'll play this bout first. Set it by a while. Come. Another hit. What say you?
A touch, I do confess.
Our son shall win.
He's fat and scant of breath. Here, Hamlet, take my napkin. Rub thy brows. The queen caresses to thy fortune, Hamlet. Good madam.
Gertrude, do not drink.
I will, my lord. I pray you, pardon me.
It is the poisoned cup. It's too late.
I dare not drink yet, madam. By and by. Come, let me wipe thy face.
My lord, I'll hit him now.
I do not think.
and yet this almost against my conscience.
Come for the third, Laertes, you but Dolly. I pray you, pass with your best violence. I'm afeard you make a wanton of me.
Say you so. Come on. Have at you now.
Part them, they are in
Nay, come again.
Look to the queen there, ho.
They bleed on both sides. How is it, my lord?
How isn't Lactaries? Why, as a woodcock to mine own string, Osric, I am justly killed with mine own treachery.
How does the queen?
She wounds to see them bleed.
No, the drink, the drink. Oh, my dear Hamlet, the drink, the drink. I am poisoned. Oh, villainy, ho, let the door be locked. Treachery, seek it out.
It is here, Hamlet. Hamlet, thou art slain. No medicine in the world can do thee good. Indeed, there is not half an hour of life. The treacherous instrument is in thy hand, unbatted and envenomed. The fore-practice hath turned itself on me, lo. Here I lie, never to rise again. Thy mother's poisoned. I can no more, the king's to blame.
The point, envenomed too. Then venom to thy work.
Yeah.
Treason!
Treason! Treason!
Oh, yet defend me, friends. I am but hurt.
Here, thou incestuous, murderous, damned Dane, drink of this potion. Is thy union here? Follow my mother.
He is justly served. It is a poison tempered by himself. Exchange forgiveness with me, noble Hamlet. Mine and my father's death come not upon thee, nor dine on me.
Heaven, make thee free of it. I follow thee. I am dead, Horatio. Wretched queen, adieu. You that look pale and tremble at this chance, that are but mutes, or audience to this act. Had I but time, as this fell sergeant, death is strict in his arrest. Oh, I could tell you, but let it be. Horatio, I am dead. Thou livest. Report me and my cause, a right to be unsatisfied.
Never believe it. I am more than a Claytonus Roman than a Dane. Here yet some liquid left.
As thou'rt a man, give me the cup. Let go, by heaven, I'll have it. O good Horatio, what a wounded name. Things standing thus unknown shall live behind me. If thou didst ever hold me in thy heart, absent thee from felicity a while, and in this harsh world draw thy breath in pain to tell my story. Oh, I die, Horatio. The potent poison quite o'ercrows my spirit. I cannot live to hear the news from England. But I do prophesy the election lights on Fortinbras. He has my dying voice. So tell him, with the occurrence, more and less, which have solicited. The rest is silence.
Now cracks a noble heart. Good night, sweet prince. A flight of angels sing thee to rest. Why does the drum come hither?